Pointy-Morax again has a lovely campus, an industrial zone, no holy site. This is a very strange Russian build, but don't complain. Makes it easier for us in the longer run. There was so many of my trade routes about to get pillaged. I'm glad we took that golden age when we did, because that would have been disastrous for us. None of these apostles are debaters, unbelievably. So killing them is actually pretty easy. I mean, unless these all have the martyr ability, which they might do. So I'm probably just generating a bunch of relics, but then I'm going to take them over anyway, so that's also a pretty cool thing. Don't worry about it, just take them all over. Never overthink it is what I say. 2 envoys into Hunza, watch my gold per turn, that's now up to 2,100. Oh yes, Whamstadamm is very, very tough. If only we had some more combat bonuses, if only there was something we could do about, shame there isn't, eh? Shame there isn't. Oh wait, no, I can 4-nighter buy-in frigates. The World Congress is making those cheaper as well, lovely. Thank you, Capital, just make a few of these for me, that'd be lovely. Frigates everywhere. Mercantilism, don't forget. I'm also Spain, so now I can mate fleets and armadas. Just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better. Whamstadamm keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Not very polite indeed. I object to this arrangement, however. We'll just keep throwing trebuchets at it until it breaks. Eventually it will. Okay, now we have steam power and our units can move really quickly. Where were we? Oh yeah, that's right. Metal casting. Then I think I will dump along the bottom until we get 4 battleships. Yeah, battleships are going to be very handy. Sometimes I just can't help but adding 116 gold into my nation from triangular trade. Let's put natural philosophy in as well. That should push us above 300 science per turn on turn 130. InCREE is still ahead of us somehow. It's a good thing we're allied to them, actually. Frigate fleets. I can make one every turn just by gold buying them. And you know what? I will. And we're just going around killing all of these apostles at the same time. Oh, they brought gurus. Oh no. What a shame. What are we going to do? Oh yeah, that's right. Kill them anyway. Love it. Sorry, Poland. Your religion is being absolutely blocked here. Metal casting. Now I might start needing bombards. The bombards, they're a good improvement. And my trebuchets aren't really scratching the walls anymore. Man, I need a lot more niter. Has anyone got any niter? I've been working all niter and I need more energy. No more. That's a shame. Never mind. We'll keep working with what we've got. Actually, instead of the campus adjacency, let's get the raid card in again, because we're about to start raiding pretty heavily. We've got to have faith. We've got to have science. There we go. Big raids coming in now. All right, we're finally here now in St. Petersburg. This might be a slightly difficult conquest, but it's one we must make. So we shall. We shall do it. Oh, I'm looking forward to this little addition to my trade routes, although admittedly, we're not actually behind on science anymore, or culture. So actually, it's going to do nothing for us. Never mind. Forbidden City. Look at me, I'm building my own wonders for once. This wildcard policy slot means that now I can put in oligarchic legacy. So my conquistadors are even more powerful than they were before. Unlimited power. That's the sort of level of power I'm looking for here. Luckily, that seems to be what just about is happening. One more attack. Oh, I just remembered I have a frigate. Not just a frigate fleet. Let's get that attack in. Attack again. Oh, this is going to be close. Come on, knight. Come on. There we go. Mother Russia, Lavra, Grand Embassy, Cossack, all of this stuff. And I convert the city as well, which gives me even more hero score. The hero score is pretty mad. Again, is this live? You're inheriting a pretty good city here, but there are things that we can improve it with, such as a lighthouse, a shipyard, a navigation school. Everything else can be fixed. This is a very, very good place to invade from. The bombards fire. The muskets are taken out. The siege continues. Come on, Whamstadamm, join our nation. You know you want to. You know you do. That's a big explosion. Where's that one? Oh, Pointy-Morax. Oh dear. Don't lose too much population. You might have a loyalty problem if you do. 96 gold for a trade route to Woolen. That's pretty cool, but I will take the extra food and production from Thebes, I think? Oh, I know why my government doesn't look normal. I took Vissel banking out, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. I don't know what I'm doing. What's going on? Did I just lose the alliance? No. Let's try and get Egypt on side. I think Egypt would be also a good ally. Some really, really, really good Egyptian trade routes. A listening post has arrived in Mongolia. That will really negate their natural bonuses. Very good to see. Oh, religious emergency. I would love if that goes through. Yes, now every time I conquer a city, I will spread my religion, which is quite useful. Attack. 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 Come on, Amsterdam. Join me. You know you want to. You know you want to. There we go. Dutch is out of the game, and we have Radio Orange, which is an amazing, amazing ability, which means I think all of my trade routes now get +1 or +2 culture. 2 culture. So with Portugal's ability, it's 3. Oh yeah, that's a huge amount of extra culture that just sort of leaked into my government there. Oh, these trade routes are good. That is quite the acquisition. Rulership, this city doesn't really appear to have any. Oh no, it does have stuff. Ah, I burnt it to the floor. Okay, never mind. It's actually fine. Let's move this army and we'll now head towards America. America, well, it's a very specific America. This is Rough Rider America, which means that all of my trade routes will then double up my envoys to city-states, which is quite comprehensive. One of the better, if more underused abilities in Civ 6. It's one of my favorites. So strong. People just love Bull Moose. But Rough Rider, I think, is up there with being as powerful, if not more powerful, in a weird way late game. Just takes a little bit longer to get going, you know? The world's first armada. Yep, it's an ironclad armada, and I spot the Mali capital totally undefended on the coast. That's a shame. It's a shame if something were to happen to that. Baltimore. Baltimore's a very fun city, but I don't believe in the independence of Baltimore. I think we're going to have to go and just, maybe we'll liberate it and then we'll conquer it. I don't know. We'll think of something. Hey, absolutely fun thing for you. We can now make the Dutch frigate, which is even stronger and has a combat bonus on top of that against districts, which is just lovely. The game was like, hey Ursa, do you think you're powerful enough? And I was like, I don't know. I could be more powerful. And the game's like, okay, sure. Of course you can. Hey, here you go. Here's all the combat strength. Oh, here's a thing that I haven't built yet. Sea dogs. Yay. They can steal things quite nicely. Oh, they don't count as privateers. Huh. I guess I can still use privateers, so maybe they just haven't replaced it. This mod can be weird sometimes. I may have taken over Mogadishu. I don't know if I really wanted to do that, but oh well. It's got a market, which means more trade routes, and more trade routes mean more fun. Archaeological history. Now I can build water parks and distract my populace with slides and fun things. No one will ever know what I've been up to. We need to keep adding to our collection. Mansa Musa. Cree will declare war on them with me. Good military ally. Very good military ally. So frigate number 1 attacks, frigate number 2, both of those fleets because we're Spain, and then of course at 103 strength ironclad prod, and we earn Songs of the Jelly, which is beautiful. Reason being, well, every time we've ever been in a golden age, we now have an extra trade route, and that adds up quite quickly. Oh, Vicious Carrot, I didn't realize how good this city was, but not only, of course, have we got a commercial hub, but that's Etmananki. It says that it's a Sugaba, but it's not. It's an Etmananki. Ah, yes. Here we go. Should we add some Cossacks into our army now? If it's on or adjacent to home territory, it has even more combat power, so yeah. I reckon Cossacks are going to be quite entertaining to just run through Mali cities now. Tyre de Belém. International trade routes from my capital now receive 2 gold, which is actually 3 because I'm Portugal, for every luxury at the destination. And I get a bunch of 3 buildings with that as well. Suddenly, these trade routes are looking even better. But my capital is actually now maxed out. Fair enough. We need to figure out other ones. I mean, 93 gold though. There are still some very, very strong routes. Any route to Egypt gives me just a huge chunk of food. Sorry, Mongolia. I need your bonuses as well. Well, I need everyone's bonuses. It's not a single person that I don't need the bonuses for, but I especially need your bonuses because your bonuses are great. Electricity. As soon as I get nationalism, then I can buy in fleets immediately or even build them in. I haven't really used Venetian Arsenal at all, which is a shame. I should start using that, but Batala Palace was only 6 turns and I thought, why not treat myself? In come the Cossacks with 22 extra combat strength. And of course, they can move after they attack as well, which is quite useful. So I can retreat back to my land. Baltimore suddenly is suffering from a wall problem. Got nothing to do with me. I don't know why you'd think that. Thank you, Baltimore. Join the nation. Liberated? Ha ha ha. No. There's something about this particular game that every time I take a city, like Sexy Karate Lunges, it seems to have a pre-built campus. So all of my gold is just going into just absolutely beelining the science. and we're doing good on it. Like, our science per turn is now colossal. I've just been getting every single quest I can. I just bought a writer, I bought a bunch of units, anything to get any of the unlocks that give me envoys. More envoys, and it means that now my navigation schools are now, I think, 2, 4, 6, 10 science base. Oh, lovely. Very lovely. Can we just simply Cossack rush into these cities? I'm attacking just on the verge of my territory, which means they are getting the full combat strength boost here. Maybe they can? They can. Ooh, well, that's a lot of fun. Again, Dad Tato. Oh, a big source of coal this time, but also some great resources. Great bath. Another campus. We can work with this. And an unbroken commercial hub. So again, more trade routes available. Oh, all of them. Next up, it's Washington. I need that city-state influence. I have a musket with a lot to say about America's existence. Casa. This could give me extra gold from my trade routes if I start to set them all up from a city on a different continent. Now, what I need to do is find somewhere that can use all of my abilities together. Somewhere with a lot of desert that's on a different continent that ideally is also on the coast. We haven't got anything like that just at the moment, but we might do very soon. Maybe Tyre has a little bit, you know, but we don't have a harbor in that city, so we need to work on that one. Choco Game is a little bit far away. Jammin', again, it doesn't all add up. Isbis Live seems to always be at the top of the list. The old Russian capital. Maybe, but it could just be because it's got my religion. Don't forget my religion is giving me obscene amounts of extra gold. Plus 18, apparently. That's a lot. I guess there is a seaport here? No, just a shipyard. It's got to be on a different continent. I think we've got to go to a different continent, though. I think we have it. Sodo. Potentially Sodo. There's a lot of desert over here. Another Russian city taken. Again, Boaty McBoatface. Just wrap everything up around here. Make it all neat and tidy. There is something so lovely about putting polders up in a lake. Let's reclaim the whole thing. Yes. I knew as soon as we really discovered the Golden Gate Bridge meta, I'd be obsessed with it, and now I can't help but look around the map and find perfect places for it. I've got a problem. There's no need to be building this in this game. No need at all. Yet here we are. My first Mongolian city captured. And Bob, I'm not saying that some cities have a certain purpose, but this one does have a double coal spawn, so, you know. Can you fix that for me, please? Thank you. The Cossack has 105 strength. Oh my lord. I wasn't even a powerful one, which is quite a normal Cossack. Cool, cool. Don't complain. Just accept. Timbuktu falls. And missions just start getting printed everywhere. Yes, even in the tundra. That's exactly what the tundra is for. Mission spam. Rad, there's another trade route you've added to the pot. Epic. Still buying navigation schools. Don't really need them all, but my goodness, it's a lot of science and I enjoy it. These gold routes from Interplanet Janet are ridiculous. I wish there was another word for it. There is not. They are just ridiculous. Ethiopia, now time to declare war on you. If we can kill Ethiopia, we get extra faith on our trade routes. I was kind of expecting a bit of a fight here, I won't lie. I don't think that's going to be more than one turn's worth of fighting. Sure. Nice piece of coal here. Delicious. Next up, Aksu. Where's the Mongolian capital? Is it here? No. It might be here. This might be the capital. Okay, I can never remember what Kublai's capital is called. It's something. I know it's something, but that's probably not going to be enough of an answer. Big turn for me there. Nationalism and also refining, so I can build lots of battleships now, which is exactly what I'm going to try to do. I might as well get myself some armadas. Why not? It's also worth having a look at my internal trade routes at the moment, because some of these are getting relatively good, you know? 3, 5, 22. We haven't even unlocked any of the abilities that really improve internal trade routes as well. Keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for that one. It's a good thing I'm keeping one ally. 15 production on a trade route. 15. That is so ridiculous and I love it. Oh yeah. Battleships are a very, very good addition, but I think next we're going to go for advanced flight because bombers. I don't really need to finish the sentence, do I? Just because bombers. Moscow falls. That's another one. Now we keep the assault on because, oh my lord, these troops are powerful. These are very powerful now. Wow, that field cannon just demolished the walls. I almost feel bad for them. I mean, I don't, but I almost feel bad for them. 91 strength attack on walls. That's pretty effective, isn't it? Now we just need more troops to be able to actually run in and take some cities. Cavalry, Cossacks. Let's go for some more Cossacks. I love these troops. They're so useful. We'll throw some of these into the fray. I'm sure it'll be fine. Where is Washington? Which means I now have +5 combat strength on my home territory, but also, founding fathers, any city-state I have a trade route to, which at the moment isn't a huge amount of them, admittedly, these all get double envoys. That is very handy. Oh yeah, my entire government is reset. That's helpful. Thanks, game. Thank you so much. What on earth did I have in here? I think I can recreate it, but my lord. Okay, I think it was this. 99 gold on a trade route. We're starting to get some really big numbers now. Vicious Carrot will be an amazing city. With so many bonuses stacked in from my government. We've got colonial taxes. We've got Casa. It's already up to 122 production, and we've barely got started. 132. And the city's unhappy as well. This is ridiculous. Aksu falls. Join my nation. Where's the Mongolian capital? Will we ever find it? Does it actually exist? Does anyone truly know? I don't know, but all I do know is that I have a lot of battleships now. Conquistadors do big attacks in Novgorod Falls as well. Don't worry, Russia. We'll take the last city of yours as well. It's only a matter of time before Ursa takes over everything. Absolutely everything. Rough Riders. Oh, I like these units. Low maintenance cost and huge fighting on hills. Pray them in. Pray everything in. Why not? Hello, Gondar. I've arrived with a bunch of units. This is a now armada, and this is an ironclad armada. How did you survive that? Oh, you've got wonderful universities in the middle of these coastal cities as well. These are brilliant for me. Thank you. Far too kind. Far too kind. Even the city-state trade routes, now that I've got all of these abilities, they are racking up massively. If I could find Kamasi, oh yeah, I would love to find Kamasi. That would be huge for me. Can we do that? Can we arrange to do that? Production from Auckland. I have a lot of faith that this is going to be a huge improvement for my empire. Yeah, almost 100 extra empire production. Huge boost. There's the Mongolian capital. This is a huge priority for me to take. I really want that city because that will make my combat strength so much higher. Battleships, make your way around. We'll go liberate this city-state first and then we'll go and take it. Gondar Falls. The university may have been deleted. Unless there just wasn't one, but I feel there was one. Oh, you know what? The game may be getting a tad confused. Did we actually take the Arabian capital? I've lost track of what we were doing. Is Arabia in this game? I don't think it is. Ignore me. I was just thinking there's possibly 2 different university replacements and maybe that's what was getting confused, but no, I'm the one getting confused. As ever, it's me. Don't worry. Is that Russia out of the game now? Yeah, it is. And that means that a bunch of city-states are now not at war with me because they had a bunch of envoys. No more. Now we head to Inca because again, it's not just international trade routes I want to improve. It's all of the others. It's all of the domestic routes as well. Flight. Let's get the aerodromes finished, please. Charleston Falls. And now we assault Philadelphia with my new battleship. Yes, very strong. Time to liberate the city-state. That's not going to take as much time as I thought it would. Now I can buy troops in way cheaper. Yay! Sodo Falls. This one did have a university in it. Excellent. Aksum, you're up next. Oh, this is when Venetian Arsenal shines. Look at this. 2 battleship armadas. What is with the pathing here? That builder was actually stopping all of my ships from going anywhere. I love that. It's like, no, it's not supposed to work like that. Hello, Mongolian capital. I need all of your abilities now, and my battleships are here to make sure that you give them willingly. Maybe willing is the wrong word here, but still. Now I get huge diplomatic visibility, and my trade routes now create trading posts immediately. So they should now start to scatter around the map really quickly. Let's make sure that Vicious Carrot is even better. This is going to be my golden city. Mali is now collapsing pretty rapidly. Turns out Cossacks are very fast and very effective. My other units can barely keep up. We're moving as quickly as we can. Philadelphia is lost. America shouldn't really have too many cities left, to be honest with you. I like the fact that I'm using Rough Riders to kill America. That's quite ironic. Isn't it ironic, don't you think? I think that song actually would apply fairly well in this case. And Phoenicia. More trade routes, more loyalty, more of everything. Yes, these missions are so good. This is why I love playing Spain. Whack them down absolutely everywhere. They make you loyal and they make you yields. I'm assuming I've got aluminium somewhere. Only +2. Wow, that's exceptionally unlucky. Okay, well, there's some. That's under a holy side. That's under a farm. Brilliant. That's easily workable. And that's easily workable. Okay, we've got options. This is fine. Phoenicia, time to pull you into the war explore. Look, I've got battleships and they're growing bored. I'm sure you can understand my folly here. Oh, this could be a lot of fun. I'm going to go for melee, and I reckon we should buy units with faith cheaper. What could go wrong with that? Gold cost is cheaper. Even better. I think the game is like, you know what, Ursa? You know what? Sure. Do it. Just go for it. Look at all the troops I've assembled outside Tyre. This was quite difficult because I needed to try and rescue my level 4 line infantry, which has no way out of this situation. So the only way I can really think of is just to kill the city. So we've gone for a mass invasion on like all levels, which should hopefully be enough, especially if I've got conquistadors. And we've also got a bombard that can rock in as well. This man-at-arms is a difficult attack, but we'll try and do it anyway. The Rough Rider joins in. Oh, you know what? We haven't quite done enough damage. I might end up losing this unit. No! Fortify. Help yourself. Keep yourself alive. You're too precious to lose. Let's just stack weaker troops out at sea. Maybe they'll attack those instead. Ooh, a merchant who gives internal trade route gold. Nice. Carina Falls. Best bit about killing Mali, all of the trade routes. There's quite a few of them. And another one here as well. Yay! Here we go. The first trade route with a 3-digit gold amount. Hattusa 102 gold. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. But it's certainly a good start. Especially because there's so many more trade routes to come. Advanced flight. Time for bombers. Loads and loads of bombers. Or Mustangs. But actually bombers, oh, they're so cheap. Of course, for World Congress. Well, I guess I'll just take a bunch. Thank you very much. I guess we now just go for rocketry and see where that gets us. I'd like to be able to see everything on the map. I need to know where everyone is. Yes. So taking Ethiopia's capital means that I now have extra faith on my trade routes. And the routes just keep getting better and better. Especially because now I can wrap around the entire world on my trade routes, such as the magnitude of my trading post. That's 132 gold. Okay, cool. That's totally balanced and fine. Just really show you the full stats here. 3 food, 7 production, bit of science, bit of culture, and a ton of gold and faith. Oh, just Portugal things. In 2 turns, I've saved enough money to buy 6 bombers. I think that's pretty good. Poland won't last long here. We're just going to chew them up. Sorry, Inca, you're next on the block. A CAD and siege towers combined mean that your melee troops just ignore walls and destroy them at the same time. What a great combo. What a great combo. I love it. There's Mali gone. My computer breathes a sigh of relief as every person is removed from the game. Lovely. Tyre guarantees that all of my cities in my own continent on the coast are now loyal, but I also get a bunch of extra trade routes for every building in my government plaza, which again all stacks up very nicely with the fact that this city is becoming an absolute beast. We might as well just pile in on everyone now. Here comes Poland. Yes, I have some very, very unfairly strong bombers. Look at all these modifiers stacking on, plus 26 strength on bombers. Ah, I love it when everything is grouped together. It's so totally balanced and wonderful. So Warsaw immediately gets taken. Farms provide extra food. Yeah, go for it. That sounds great. We might as well pre-damage their capital because I, for one, love Sukinica. Amazing, amazing buildings that, again, make my trade routes even better. Ultimately, what more do you need in life than better trade routes? I don't think there's anything. Mongolia's out, by the way. Thank you very much again. All of the boosts that you've given me. Look at all the boosts I have. All of these trade posts in other nations are just all boosting me through Mongolia and Kublai's abilities. Again, as we arrive at Inca, let's bypass the walls and also do damage to them at the same time. Oh, what a combo. Let's just remove these walls, I think. No one needs to see those walls. They're not appropriate. Is it too late to declare war on Egypt? No. No, it is not. All of my trade routes are now beginning to evaporate because Egypt was one of the major people I was trading with. But don't worry, Egypt's abilities are way too good to leave alone. Krakow, Sukinica. So you're going to see this mainly in cities with commercial hubs. But for instance, Vicious Carrot now gains 2 production for all international routes. Nope, it's actually 3. Amazing. Oh, they're stacking. They're stacking. I now have winged hussars. Haha! Huzzah to that. Oh, and all my economic policies have vanished again. Thanks, Poland. What did I have? Where was everything? I don't know where everything was. I wish there was something that was just like, oh, by the way, these were all the cards you had slotted in. Do you want to put them back in? And I would have gone, yes, I would. That would have been really, really handy. Okay, that was everything. What a weird government we have. It's so bottom-sided. Imagine playing a game like this where you collect all of the government slots. Oh, imagine. How big a government could you produce? I bet pretty big. Cusco. And now I have the Incan bonus. For every mountain, I gain extra food on domestic routes, which means that cities like my capital now will have some really, really good food on internal routes because actually I own a lot of mountains in this city. Nice. So this is in my new, I would call it capital. This is Vicious Carrot. With all of the tundra, I was like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself to some Basil's because some Basil's missions, oh, they're really good. Actually, we've got to the point where all of the external trade routes are now finished. So these are all internal trade routes now, and you can see what I'm talking about. 16 faith, 36 gold, 7 production, 3 food, but we have so many things that are going to improve these even further. Don't worry. These internal routes are nothing. They are nothing. Plock is taken. Keep pushing. Poland must not be left with any cities. No, none at all. My first Tokugawa city. Now we've got to be a little bit careful about Tokugawa because unlike all of the others, his ability will actually make my trade routes worse, or certainly the external trade routes, but I think we'll pick him up last because I think we'll have a really good internal route. Portuguese Tokugawa internal trade routes? Don't say it's so. More trade routes, please. More of them. I literally cannot get enough. And every single one opens up more possibilities to me. 142 turns to finish this. I've always found it weird that in the end of the game, the trade routes take longer to finish. We're up to 355 production in Vicious Carrot though. Not bad for a city that has, well, not even all of the abilities yet. But soon we will have all the abilities, yes. Democracy and collectivization all being put into the same government. Oh, that'll be a lot of fun. Hurrah! I took a city. I lost Ethiopia's capital, but I took this one. That counts. Just a nice sneaky little double capture here. 1 gone and 2 gone. Almost out of the game, Poland. Almost out of the game. More cities. More. Phoenician names are so difficult. Where are the vowels? I know they're just skipped, but still. Oh, my first Egyptian target. Don't forget, Egypt has a huge bonus to trade routes. You just don't notice very often, but it's there. And as we take Byblos and knock Phoenicia out of the game, you'll see that we now are very close to Rome. Rome would have been very good to take earlier. Rome would be giving me tons of gold every time I took a city. Luckily for me, I have 6,000 gold per turn. I don't need to worry about that so much. Sometimes the bonuses we have are plenty. How does everyone feel about a massive betrayal of Cree? We're feeling good about it? I'm feeling good about it. Yes. Oh no, I seem to have lined all of my troops up in order to attack. And bam. Oh, that's a strong attack. Let's get the foothold on this island immediately and push the battleships in. Their capital is what gives food and gold to internal trade routes. Delicious. More Incan cities fall. Soon there won't be many left. Soon. Look at that. Typical AI. Preserve with farms all around it. Love it. Yeah, I was actually making 2,000 gold per turn with my trade routes to Cree. It's actually quite a few. Blimey. Vicious Carrot. You're getting a 1 in front of your name. Moving trade routes is becoming a problem. So having you at the top of the tree, oh, that saves so much time. Yeah, I have a lot of routes that I was sending to Cree. A lot. I'm pretty sure like half of their economy must have been coming from me. Good thing about having so many cities? So many trade routes. All of them. This is what my turns look like, by the way. This is all I get to do. Just internal route, internal route, internal route. Oh no, 100 gold to Geneva. Excellent. It's good to spice things up a little bit, isn't it? More Cree cities fall, which means more spaces for my bombers. There's probably an emergency appearing soon. You know, people don't like it when you betray your allies, but meh, are we going to worry about that? No, I think not. Hey Rome, do you want to join in with all of this? Yeah, you do, don't you? Yeah, you do. You can't wait to join the Portuguese Empire. It's the best. Big Egyptian city taken there. We're getting there. I think, honestly, Egypt's capital is going to be a huge win for us. Takamatsu, taken. As I mentioned, I will take Japan's capital, but I'm probably going to do it last because this will absolutely change the fundamental way that my trade routes work across my empire, and I don't know if I'm ready to that yet. First of all, democracy. To get the +4 food, +4 production card. You know, I don't have many allies, but I do have a lot of city-states I'm friend with, and those kind of count. You know, not really. No one really wants to be my friend, and I can't blame them, but we can pretend. Every now and then I see a beautiful, beautiful city-state route. Look at this, 10 production, 81 gold. Delicious. Lovely, lovely stuff. 3,200 gold in this city at the moment, and that's with -2 amenities. We need to work on the happiness of that city, I think. InCREE's capital has now been taken, which means I have favorable terms, so a lot of my trade routes should have a little bit of bonus food in them now. It's difficult to see exactly which ones, but I imagine the food per turn has gone up by a bit. Yes, we've just gained another 20-something food per turn in Vicious Carrot. Lovely. 115 gold for a Bandar Brunei route. Love it. Let's liberate another trade target, Nan Madol. Everyone will forgive my warring ways because I liberated someone. That's how it works. And I'll get culture now for every single district on the coast. I've just got 50% bonus culture. Lovely. We didn't particularly need that boost, but now I've got it. I'm very happy I have it. Kume, you have fallen. Now on to Rome, the eternal city. I need your bonuses. Thank you. Come on, Rome. Join the Empire. You know you want to. Yes. Now, there's two things that are really cool here. Obviously, we now get 500 gold every time we take a city, which sounds like a small amount, and it is. But all of our trade routes now gain an extra gold for every trading post they go through, which is actually quite a lot, as you can see with some of these routes. Mongolia and Rome's abilities all now combining together. Oh yes, what could go wrong? What could go wrong? More Cree cities are disappearing every turn. Oh no, this city seems to have fabricated walls from nowhere. Oh wait, it makes no difference whatsoever. Yes, the entirety of this little island system is now mine. Now just this city, which hopefully, yep, that won't take too long. Cleaning up Egyptian cities. Oh, that's a strong artillery. And this is the Egyptian capital. So now we have Mediterranean's bride. Big chunk of extra, I don't remember. Trade routes to other civilizations give 4 gold. Okay, cool. We do have some of those. I mean, not a huge amount, but we do have some. Surprise tank. Oh, how did that not finish this city? Honestly, I think that's just mean. That's just mean. It's depriving me of a good tank kill, that. Democracy. I love democracy. It means we can just change things around a little bit. Make sure all my trade routes are absolutely 100%. So mostly it's going to be city-state trade routes that are benefiting from this. Like this one. 10 food, 16 production, 93 gold, and a bunch of other stuff to Nan Madol. Lovely. That's Poland out of the game. Again, every time we do that, there are more city-states that will talk to me. It's good that. They refuse to talk to me otherwise, which is understandable given my crimes against this game. Look at all these trade routes from this city. This is nonsense. Earth satellite. 2 turns. I want to see all the city-states. I want to find them all. Oh no, my battleship armada just took a hit from a trebuchet. We should panic now. Panic, people. All right, I can't be bothered to wait the 5 turns for the War Department. I'm switching straight to communism. He's going straight to communism, everyone. Here it is. Collectivization. We have so many internal trade routes. 8 food, 8 production, 7 food, 8 production, 6 food, 8 production. Oh, yes. That's a lot of extra production in that city now. Thank you, Ostia. More trade routes for me. Is that InCREE out of the game? No. Where's InCREE's last city? Oh, it's over here. That's annoying. Oh, luckily I've got a massive fleet on the way, but why? Why have another city? Surely that's InCREE out of the game now. Yes, it is. Excellent. Oh, they've got a really nice campus up here. Love it. So just to give you an update on what all of these bonuses are looking like when you add them into international routes, that is 115 gold currently on Hattusa, but let me just quickly show you the flip to domestic trade routes, which next turn is going to have a couple of things added into it. Firstly, let's declare war on Persia. I yearn for this war, he says. Good. I'm glad about that. That's 2 of us. Oh, don't you just love it when war is something that everyone fancies? Good, good, good. I feel so much better about this now. Excellent. That's the capital. Now, because this is Shah and we've got the Persian ability, we've got a really nice stacking amount of internal bonuses here. Let me just show you. So Persia gets 2 gold and 1 culture for routes between my own cities, and now the Shah adds 2 faith and 3 gold if it's a city not founded by me, which, you know, hint, this one wasn't. So now a lot of these internal routes should start getting a lot of extra stuff thrown in, although it looks like it might need to calculate that one. Oh, hang on. There you go. Now I own the city. There we go. The extra culture's been added on, and the extra gold, and the extra faith. Excellent. But you know, if I really, really want good internal trade routes, it's probably time I pick up Tokugawa, which by the way will win me the game. You know, just a small little caveat, little sideshow here. But don't worry about that too much because it's next turn. Next turn is the one we want to see because we'll have the ultimate Portuguese trade routes at that point. The ultimate. Because now we have Bakuhan. Oh, I mean, this screen is almost irrelevant. Augustus Caesar, yeah, I stole everything from everyone. Cities captured, almost 100. Cities founded, not many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities. That's all I founded. Hilarious. Districts, they're all mine. Culture, I took the lead at about turn 110. About the same on faith, about the same on science. That was score. Science was even worse, about 120. Total religions, good. And see, mine was the 3rd/4th. Wonders constructed, I did build quite a few. I got bored. And gold. Everyone else had an economy, but mine was more important. But here we go. Now the unfortunate thing is we have a -25 penalty, -25% penalty on all of the yields on my international trade routes, which is a bit of a shame. So you can see Hattusa has this really weird multiplier because we're getting plus 50% for Portugal, -25% for the Tokugawa ability. So a little bit less gold now. That will hurt, but we are now getting science, culture, and gold from all of our internal routes. So as you can see, these are now all starting to flourish as well as is physically possible. Oh, just you wait. And now let's look at some of these trade routes. You can see we're still earning 96 gold from city-states. Taruga has got the yields, Zanzibar's got the yields, but now Rome is offering me all of this stuff as well. An internal route is now worth 7 food, 8 production, 49 gold, 4 science, 5 culture, and 23 faith per turn. And I don't even know if that's the best one. There's 6 and 7 over there. Oh my lord, this is brilliant. In fact, actually, the food focus is now so heavy that the city is growing more than one population every turn, and it's getting confused. You see it's stagnating? It's not stagnating. It's got housing. It's just trying to grow too quickly. That is hilarious. Let's just quickly throw all of these beautiful routes in as well. Don't forget, every time I do one of these, we of course get another trading post, and Rome's ability is now going to start jumping up and down. In fact, there are other cities that can get involved now. Oh, look at these routes. They just turbocharge cities. They turn cities into monsters. The Vicious Carrot now has 600 production, and it's not even happy. I'm sorry. I couldn't give you happiness. Nothing in this city is making you happy. Oh, collectivization isn't even in the government. Oh, this isn't even the full benefit of the trade routes. That's hilarious. Here we go. Market economy. Ah, we didn't even have market economy in. Okay, yeah, now they're giving substantially more stuff. Oh, that's brilliant. 10 food on a trade route now. Well, there you go. If you ever wanted to know whether or not Portugal with every single trade route ability or stacked into one would be broken, now you know. I'm glad we did this exercise. For science. Remember, if you want to play this game, the save file is on my Discord as well as all of the mods you'll need to play it. I've got user interface mods. I've got all of the gameplay mods. They're all listed nicely on Discord. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Really appreciate all your support. See you on next series. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, The Nickerman, Daddy Bear Todd, Toon General, Capo Yobby Virani, The Uncivil Engineer, Lillian, Radiatore, Technology Poet, Poppy Dude, Clibben Thurders, Dayboy91, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Teddy Zursa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Flying Dutch Burbs, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Bookaluk 79, Bob Loblaw, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Morax, Sinikush, Echo Bear, Deja Fu, Kovuwu, Legally Trash, Is This Live, Minnow, Sorta Dutch, Rad Bickley, Shadow of Gaia, Flower Power Bear, Dan Jamo, Buster Blader, Bob Tway, Toddler, Abstract Fun, Slither Alley. Thank you everyone for your support. Goodbye.